Welcome back, folks. Boy, that's some good stuff right there. Wow. I could just chug that. Okay, so this is kind of the first time I've been able to do one of these videos. So for a while now, I've had it set up so that if folks wanted to donate to the channel and contribute to it, they could voluntarily. I've also had it set up so that if you wanted to help support the channel, you could use the links that I'd give you for stuff to Palmetto State, Primary Arms, etc. Well, some of you have been absolutely graciously kind and made donations to the channel over the past year, and I've been able to use a little bit of that on some ammo to record some videos with on a couple of different things, which was a huge help. But I kind of kept saving it, and I wanted to show you guys what I finally did with some of the money that you put forward to support the channel. And what I did was put together this. Now, it looks like just any other AR-15. And on the surface, I suppose it kind of is. But, again, with some of my crazy ideas, I wanted to put this together, especially after talking with my good friend, NC Scout at Brush Beater. I wanted to see if I could accomplish a couple of goals with this build. Now, this build is a stripped Palmetto State Armory lower, a lower parts kit, build kit, and this upper. The lower parts kit that I used was one of their standard Mo EPT lower part kits. It's got their EPT trigger in it, and Magpul, Mo grip, Mo stock, etc. What I did was I swapped out the stock and the grip from the Mo grip to the K grip, and from the Mo stock to the SL stock, just because I like those better myself. Most of what I'm going to be doing is either going to be from the kneeling position or prone position, etc., from a fighting standpoint. So this grip and configuration just works better for me. Again, it was just a strip PSA lower. The upper has PSA's 13-inch lightweight M-LOK handguard on it, which I told you guys again I'm a huge fan of. Here's what sets this one apart. This one has one of PSA's 14.5-inch FN made chrome lined 5.56 barrels with a pinned flash presser on it to make it 16 inches. Now, it's also a mid-length gas system. You guys know I'm a big fan of PSA's nitrided barrels. I think they work great. They're an excellent choice. Will do anything that any of us could ever ask them to do. However, I know there are some of you that just absolutely have to have chrome lined barrel. So, I wanted to see what I could do with this one, since it's one of their FN made chrome lined barrels, and those are supposed to be really good barrels. A couple of my other older guns from back in 2012-ish, those have FN chrome lined barrels on them, and they shoot marvelously. I wanted to see what this one would do, and I wanted to be able to do it with this 14.5-inch pin flash suppressor version. A, because of the length, it's getting it exactly right at 16 inches instead of a 16-inch barrel plus a flash suppressor. And then it's a mid-length gas system instead of a carbine length gas system. I think this might make a really good bush gun, for lack of a better word, in that it's going to give me a little bit more velocity and barrel length than, say, my 10.5 or 11.5 inch pistols, but be a little bit lighter weight, a little bit more portable, a little bit less snag free than, say, a full 16 inch. Up top, this is a Aero Precision lightweight slim mount. As you can see, there's nothing to snag or catch on. And this is one of Primary Arms' first focal plane. Second focal plane. Sorry. Second focal plane 1:6 ACSS scopes. I did not put iron sights on here. One, because the mount is not a QD mount. Two, as I told y'all before, the Primary Arms optics have an etched reticle, much like ACOGs that the military has been using for years. And I wanted to keep this gun as lightweight and slim as can be. That etched reticle is always going to be there unless the optic gets damaged. And anything that's going to damage the optic is probably going to either damage me or the gun. So I'm willing to forego the iron sights just for the optic, because on 1X you've got just like a red dot sight. Then I can crank it up to 6 if I need to reach out. Gives you a lot of versatility, a lot of simplicity in one package. So that's pretty much the build as you see it. I am super anxious to get out to the range and put some rounds through this thing. If it shoots half as good as it feels in your hand when you're just running it, I got really high hopes. But the proof will be in the pudding, as they say, once we get some rounds through it. So that'll be a goal that I want to get to sooner rather than later. And then we can compare this, not only see how it does on its own, but compare it to maybe a couple of nitrided barrel guns that I got, and see, you know, is there any measurable, usable difference in accuracy between them? I don't think there is, but we can find out and know for sure and not just have to guess. So that's what I've done with some of the donation money that you guys have given me. I am still humbled every single time you guys make a donation to the channel. It blows me away and again just humbles me. So I truly appreciate it and thank you guys. As I've said, I'm not making a living from this. This is not a job for me. I do this just to try to help any of you out that I might can help out, show you guys things, you know, as I can, help you make, you know, good decisions and show you stuff and try to give you more of a real world usable layman's perspective and not necessarily a cool guy, cool kid club perspective. Y'all know what I mean. So as soon as I am released from the authority figures, those being my doctor and my wife, I will pop smoke with this and see what we get. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to showing you guys what this can do. Looking forward to seeing what it can do for myself and putting it head to head with some of the others. So far, just, you know, dry firing it a little bit as much as I can from sitting in the chair and recliner. Feels good, balance is good, handles good, all that kind of jazz. So, take care, stay safe, get out there and train, prepare. I'll talk to you again soon. See you.